Good morning, everybody, every incredible soul. I'm Frida Stoffer. We're having a nice storm. You can see the coating on the neighbor's roof up there. I have a video for you. It is what we had for New Year's Eve dinner, besides charcuterie boards. Hope you enjoy.
Can't wait.
Okay, yes. Okay, so I went to Aldi, and these were half price because they're a holiday product. They're a chocolate whipped topping. We're going to use those with our charcuterie board for strawberries and grapes. We're going to dip them in that. I was going to make a dip, but then I saw these and I changed my mind and I got these instead. I thought the kids would certainly appreciate this, and maybe even more than a dip. So I went ahead and got those. I was going to get regular Cool Whip and make some, but
What's that over there?
we'll use that. To key up with that bag. Okay, then I got this onion powder for a recipe. And I got some more string cheese bites, grilled cheese flavor, because the kids ate the others that I wanted to use on the charcuterie board. And I found some Gouda cubes to use charcuterie board. And I got this for this liquid egg product, which is mostly egg white, to use for chicken tenders, breading chicken tenders. And I have grapes. Oh, did I mention the panko? I always love this panko. It's only $1, and that's 7 ounces, and it's really good panko. It's the closest thing to the Kikkoman brand. This one and Kikkoman are my two favorite. I will use them interchangeably. And I went to the Arabic market to get spices, and I got white pepper, and I got crushed chilies, crushed red peppers. And I got some red food coloring. They usually use this in kunafa, but I'm using this in the recipe the kids asked me to make, which is they want me to make fried chicken like I usually do, and then they want me to make Cheeto powder to put on it. So I picked up everything I needed to make the Cheeto powder. The crushed red pepper doesn't go in that, but the red food coloring, the onion powder, and the white pepper go in that, among other things. So that is my goal for today, is to make that chicken and then the charcuterie board in the evening. Now, I have all of the ingredients here that I'm going to use in the Cheeto powder. I have red pepper powder, fine. I have cheddar cheese powder, buttermilk powder, paprika. I wasn't sure if I'm going to use it or not. It's not asked for in the recipe, but it's red, so I thought it could help with the red color, and I think it would go well with it. And here's a white pepper powder, or ground anyway. There's some red food coloring powder that I found at the Arabic market. Yeah. There's some onion powder I got from Aldi. And there's garlic powder. And there's citric acid. And there's coarse sea salt. So all of these things go into the flaming hot Cheeto powder. The only thing I might add, maybe a tablespoon of, is paprika, because it is red. It helps with the red color. And also it's a pepper, so it'll work really well with the red pepper powder. This is red pepper powder. I was trying to see what kind of peppers were used. It's a Tabasco chili, so, and it's not crazy hot. The Scoville units are just mildly hot. Okay, so it's going to get 5 tablespoons of hot pepper, cayenne pepper. A third cup is approximately 5 tablespoons, so I'm going to use my 1/3 cup measuring cup. Okay. I'm going to put it in the food processor. And I'm going to blend it really well in there. Now, since I have that in, going to the next item. It said 2.5 tablespoons of cheddar cheese powder, but since I'm not using MSG, I'm going to use extra of that. And I'm going to go ahead and use the same amount that I used of chili powder, hot pepper powder. So my 1/3 cup of cheddar powder is going in. I have bought this from Amazon. I can buy it at a pretty good price there. And we use it on popcorn mainly. But now I'm going to use it in this. That'll be good. Now, I'm going to add, I'm going to put a little bit of extra salt in. It said 2 teaspoons, but I'm going to put this is 3 teaspoons because a tablespoon is 3. Since I didn't add MSG, I'm going to just add a little extra salt in it as well for umami. And it won't do any harm. And then citric acid, white pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Okay, what goes next? Okay, I just put a teaspoon of citric acid in there, and it said a teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of white pepper, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. There are the things I added to this little measuring cup. I added buttermilk powder, white pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. And I'm going to pour it in there. I'm just going to pour it in there a few times and try to get it all incorporated, and that's it. And now this, it said 3 little containers, and to me it looked like about a teaspoon each. So 3 teaspoons of this red food coloring. So I decided to forego the paprika. I don't think it'll need it. It's going to be pretty red with all that. The food coloring, I added 3 teaspoons of the powder in there. Now I'm going to go pulse it. Okay, there it is. I put it in the Ziploc bag. I can see making more. Next time I could double the recipe if the kids like it. It's really fine after I put it in the food processor for a couple of minutes. Nice and powdery. This is our first time trying it, so if we like it, I'll mix more to use whenever we feel like it. There they are. Good and spicy. Yummy. They taste just like Flaming Hot Cheetos. They are so good. Yum. It has that crispy crust under it, and then it is topped with Cheeto powder. It is so good.